today I am going to show you guys how to make a gnome with one of my gnome kits. I'm going to link it down below where you can purchase the kits. There's a couple different places I'm going to have them listed at, and I will send you the supplies. There's a couple things that you're going to need. I'm going to let you know about that too, and then I'm going to show you how to actually construct the gnome once you get the kit. So in your kit, you're going to have a pre-sewn hat for your gnome and a cute little homemade pom-pom to go on the tip of it. A sock. It might look like this. It might be a sock that's just the end of it and already cut. I'll pre-cut them if it's a long sock. A pre-cut beard. Some stuffing, and I'm going to show you a couple different options with the stuffing. A wooden nose and a string. Now what you're going to need to supply are scissors, glue gun, and if you want to fill it with rice, which I do suggest because otherwise it might fall over, so you need at least some rice. This is a pound of rice. There's a couple different options, which I will show you in a few minutes, but you need at least probably 1 cup of rice, if not 2 cups, which I think it's about 2 cups that equals a pound. So first things first, you're going to take your sock, and I suggest putting the rice in a cup. You're going to place that over. Okay, nice and tight. Now I'm going to use all of the rice. You can use half of the rice and part of the stuffing if you want them like nice and tall. I personally like all rice because you can make it short and chubby, or you can make it taller and thinner. It kind of, I don't know, I just kind of like the way that it sits. It sits more floppy, if that makes sense to you. You can kind of shape it. So if you want, now would be the time to just use half of that rice and put, you know, as much stuffing as you want depending on how tall you want it. So I kind of shape it, and I take the string and I put the string right up against the rice, because you want the rice kind of in there halfway tight. It doesn't have to be totally perfect. Tie the rice in a double knot and cut. So now it looks like this. So now I'm going to take this and cut just a little bit above where I tied it. Now for safety, I put a little bit of glue on that knot. Sometimes I put a little glue in the back and a little glue in the, I'm already running out of glue. Extra glue sticks. Okay, so a little bit of glue in the hole. So we'll let that dry for a second, and as always you're gonna have lots of glue and a lot of fur. Okay, so now for the beard, I'm going to take it right sides together, fold it in half, and put a little smidge of glue right there, and then hold it tight. So till it dries. If you have extra little pieces of fur, you can pull them off. I'll have the beards all brushed and ready for you, so not too much fur will come off. Okay, so there's that. Now on this you're gonna take, let's see, so now I'm gonna put some glue about where the knot is and place the beard right there, the middle of the beard. So see, it's just glued down in that one little tiny spot at this point. Then you're going to take the glue, and I just put a little extra glue on each side and fold the little corners back See, it kind of leaves a little gap. I mean, you can, if you want, you can glue it down flat. It's not going to make a big difference. This is just kind of how I'm used to doing it. And then I put a little bit of glue in those holes and then just kind of press it all down. You just want it secure. Want your gnome falling apart. Okay. Lots of glue. Lots and lots of glue. Scooch that so you guys can see a little better. Now for the hat, I'm going to take the hat and the back seam is right here, and you can see it comes to kind of a little point. I try to line that up as close as I can to the center in the back, so you just kind of like set the hat on. And then give it a little smidge of glue to hold it in place. So basically, you have the hat just kind of sitting there, kind of where you're going to want it. Now where I'm going to make sure the beard's all pushed down. Where I'm going to want the nose, this is kind of just you eyeball where you're going to want to place the nose so the hat can kind of fold over the nose just a little bit, just to hide the tippy top of his nose. So I just kind of put him there. You can kind of see where I made a little indent for the nose. Some glue on there. And place the nose. You can kind of move around a little bit because the hairs on the beard kind of let it move. So now you're going to place a little bit of glue on the top edge of the nose. And then you're going to bring the hat down to touch that glue. So it's just, and then just hold it so it'll dry a little bit. Okay. Now this is probably the trickiest part of all, which it's not even that tricky, but you kind of have to, oh, yeah, kind of like pay attention. So I kind of lay him on his side, and I'm going to fold the brim of the hat and just place little bits of glue around it and glue it to the body. Okay. So there's that side, and then I flip him to the other side, and more glue. Just keep gluing all the way around. Actually, before you glue it all the way around, you want to leave a little space at some point. And I put in just a small amount of the stuffing, and you're going to put it inside his hat. So before you finish gluing his hat all the way down, you want to not forget to put a little bit of stuffing in there because it helps shape his hat at the end. See how it kind of like helps it stand up? Okay. So now I will continue gluing. Just keep petting his beard down a little. Glue. And this side. It doesn't have to be 100% glued all around the hat, but you just want it in at least most of the areas. You don't want your gnome falling apart. If you feel like you need a little extra in the back, you do that. So just kind of go around it a few times and just double check. Here we go. So far, this is what we have, and his hat is glued on. So now, I like to secure his beard. It's not really necessary. It's not like he's going to get up and go anywhere, but I like to put a little glue under there just so it sticks to the body. Kind of makes me feel like he's a little more put together. So now for his hat, I'm going to put this little pom-pom at the end, so just make a small little spot where you're going to put some glue, flatten a little area, add some glue, and then add the pom-pom, and I usually just kind of push it up. A little pom-pom on the end. And I think that's about it. If you want to give his beard an extra little comb, any kind of little comb, or I'm sure a little brush would work fine too. And then he might even need to be lint brushed, which I don't have mine sitting right here, so I'm not going to do. So now for his hat, just kind of pinch it, set it to the side, and there's your gnome. And if your kit had an extra little accessory, I didn't grab one for this guy, but some of the kits have like a little button or a bow and a button or some kind of little little design. So you can go ahead and place that, just hot glue it wherever you want. I guess I could show you, like this one has like little flowers and a bow. So you just glue it wherever you would like for it to go. This one has a bow and a little button. So you can just place those wherever you feel necessary. So go ahead and look for the kits. I'm going to be posting more and more coming soon. So, and let me know if there's a kit out there, or there isn't a kit out there that you are looking for, because as you can see behind me, I have tons of fabric. I'm more than happy to take special requests, and if it's something that I have, I can make you up a kit, certain color schemes, certain whatever you're looking for. All right, so have a nice day.